What's happening, y'all? This is Andrew with Mirror Music, coming back to you again with another reaction video on NAS's Magic 2. This song is called Slow It Down. So, again, this is another one that doesn't sound like has a magic-y title, in contrast to like Abracadabra or whatever. So, let's see what we got.
Every day, like a junkie need heroin, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a junkie, and that's my fix, money. You know what I'm saying? I need it every day.
That's nice.
Now it's like the NAS could only be seen.
Wow, so even it sets you up kind of like a pretty chill vibe, and then it stops and hits you, man. It's interesting because that kind of goes with Slow It Down, right? It's kind of slowing you down, and then it catches you.
From my pop, only the true understand me, but I see him as family. I saw this shit when I was 14, I counted on it. I was born to do it with a powerful point, your style they wanted. Never diss it for clout. Y'all know what this about, niggas trying to deflect from the fact people saw them fizzle out. The people saw them try to...
People trying to deflect from the fact that people saw them fizzle out. That's another, actually, hold on, that's another one of the, I talked about in a short earlier about Neil Young and how he name drops Neil Young and Bokeem Woodbine. That's actually Neil Young reference to the It's Better to Burn Out Than Fade Away. It comes from a Neil Young song called Hey Hey My My. So that's another one of those kind of winks at that too.
That make hit songs that went wrong. This about the money, right? Cause all that shit that been gone. Let's throw a nickel at the wishing well rappers. Watch it sink to the bottom. And I wish them...
I don't know what that means necessarily, but let's throw a nickel at the wishing well rappers. Like that, the sounds in there are just like the I, the nickel and wishing, and ol and well. It just the sounds. One of the things he does better than anybody else that I know of is he connects sounds not just in like the end of the rhyming at the end of the lines, but sounds within the words within the lines too. It's incredible.
More happiness. I'm in the cut, attention eaters need the front. See in front the world watching them shine, that's all they want. And I always get my cut, imagine that making you mad. I'm just a real version, they don't make them like that. Never had to get the youth to relate for the bag. And since they smarter than us, they know NAS was once they age. Make they pay grade, the youngster phase. Same mistakes, the times change. Trying not to touch the cage, but touch interior. In the front is the trunk, that's the custom carrier.
Man, listen, do you hear all those A's in there? Like I don't even know half the words he said. Like I can't like repeat them back to you, but I'm gonna go back. I want you to listen to that again. It's so good.
Shine, that's all they want. And I always get my cut. Imagine that making you mad. I'm just a real version. They don't make them like that.
This part
Never
here.
had to get the youth to relate for the bag. And since they smarter than us, they know NAS was once they age. Made they grade the youngster phase. Same mistakes, times change. Trying not to touch the cage, but touch interior. In the front is the trunk, that's the custom carrier. Let's play a game. I hand you a king of diamonds. The hand is faster than the eye.
There's a magic one right there.
Snap my fingers, I'm up and smoke like the chronic. Disappear and reappear right in front of your optics. Let's slow it down.
Yeah, so there's the magic reference, right? Like disappearing, sleight of hand, king of diamonds. All of those are magic references too. And I've noticed as I've listened through this record that there are like kind of winks at the idea that like magic references, I guess you would say, much more so than in Magic 1. So yeah, it's just a sign of an incredibly skilled writer.
Was I moving too fast for you? Let's slow it down then. If you gotta slow it down, I won't laugh at you. Let's slow it down. Slow it.
It's actually really funny. If you have to slow it down, I won't laugh at you. Like I feel sometimes like I have to, when he gets deep in that bag where he's rhyming like 17 words in a bar or whatever, or it feels like that, I feel like I need to slow it down and pull it back and listen to it again. So maybe he's just talking to me.
Yeah, might be moving too fast for you. Was I moving too fast? Slow it down. Let's slow it down. Upon closer inspection, they really are non-threatening. I bomb first and I stretch them. Instigators causing these problems, that's why I question everything and everybody that's aiming in this direction. That's why I sound like I've been spending time in the spa. Thinking about the days I first heard I became a star. Words from my A&R, I'm noticing that they notice me. Gun in a mean mug and was slow to speak. Now a whole meetings over cold sake and Kobe beef. Hockey jersey, a hoodie underneath. Set up the trust and point the trustee. Corporations is the modern day custies. My flow is the hard substance master to Bernie Grubman. The stove topping up in my company going public. I see the puppets, they moving like they the judges. But nozzing on the subjects is hard for you to catch up with. Slow it down.
So good.
Was I moving too fast for you? Slow it down then. If you gotta slow it down, I won't laugh at you. Let's slow it down.
I hope not.
Slow it down. Might be moving too fast for you.
Wait, did he say, is life moving too fast for you?
Slow it down. Might be moving too fast for you.
Maybe.
Was I moving too fast for you? Slow it down. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. I might be moving at light speed. I landed icy in Iceland and sightsee. Like this long.
Right? He's literally slowing it down now. The beat's slowed. His flow is slowed. Like, it's just... And he's syncopated too, right? Like, isn't that right?
Be moving at light speed. I landed icy in Iceland and
Yeah, so that's... I mean, the musical term is triplets, but the da 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 da, like that, because the beat is, and he's going da 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 da, like he's doing 3 beats sort of within each beat, which is, I assume, very complicated to do. I know I can't do it, so I know it's a low bar. Like we're comparing somebody who can't rap at all to like the greatest lyricist that has ever lived, but man, it's just there are, he's actually doing in the song what he says he might need to do. Like he's saying, do I need to slow it down for you? And at the end of the song, he is literally slowing it down for me, for whoever's listening.
Like this long week on me pricey. I might turn up my shit like I'm icy. American pimp, I'm on timing. Only thing that I pimp is this rhyming. I made that work for me back since the 90s. That's the daily affirmations to remind me. I might be moving at light speed.
He's slowing down again.
This new urgency's perfectly hurting them. Send these suckers to emergency nightly.
Send these suckers to emergency nightly. Yeah. So it literally goes at the very end, like he's hit, I guess, is like literally slowing down the track and fading it out. I love songs, especially hip-hop songs, because honestly, most other genres of music don't do this, where the structure of the song, like the literal, how the beats put together, the RPMs, all that stuff, kind of matches up with what they're saying, right? And this is a great example of that, where he's talking about, do I need to slow it down? Do I need to slow it down? Am I moving too fast for you, etc.? And the song slows down as it goes, which is, he's doing kind of like he does in Rewind, right? Where he's talking about going things backwards and actually does it backwards. It does the same thing where he's talking about slowing down and actually is slowing it down too. And there's those couple of things, a couple of moments I pointed out where he's got all of those sounds. He does it with the A's in the second verse and the I's in the first one, where he's got those sounds, and it feels like 20 words in a row he is using those sounds. And that's why it jumps out at my ears anyway. It was why it jumps out at people's ears, is because when I hear it the first time, I'm just hearing a, right? And I'm not paying attention as much to the actual words he's saying, but just the sounds, and it makes my ears perk up. It's like having a beautiful melody, or a beautiful voice, or one of those things where you're not necessarily paying attention to the lyrical content of a song, but something in you is being pulled forward by it. And the way those sounds work, where he's repeating those sounds, for me anyway, that's one of those things that kind of was grabbing me by the shirt and pulling me forward. And one of the things that songs have to do to be good and to be successful is have some kind of hook. And I don't mean hook like a chorus necessarily, but a hook like where something that draws you in, whether it's the voice or the lyric or the drums or the music playing or the guitars or the piano or whatever. There has to be something that pulls you in. And for me in this song, the sounds in what he's saying, I'll have to go back actually and listen to the actual lyric more closely. But since these are like reflex reactions, first time I'm listening, that's been my feel to it. So again, an excellent song. He is on a serious roll, man. So thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next time.